Hello there, welcome to Fulcrum and the Force. I'm Jim and this is my channel dedicated to everything Star Wars. Now I wanted to do a Lego video. I had those 3 sets. I think I showed you in the last thing. I had 3 sets ready to be built. They have been built. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do the video itself, whether or not to do it here so you can see them or video them separately. I'm trying out some things. But I still wanted to do a video, and I still wanted to do a Lego video, and we know that I've got a bit of an obsession with lightsabers, so I figured I'd show you my small collection of Lego lightsabers, which is a bit fun. Now these are from a company called Demon Bricks. I believe the address is demonbricks.co.uk. It'll be here, somewhere here. And basically what they do is somebody way cleverer than me sits there and figures out how to make a lightsaber out of Lego, and then they send you all the parts and the instructions and you build it yourself. I was going to say they're a little on the expensive side, but to be fair, Lego's expensive anyway, and this is kind of like a custom built sort of thing. They have lots of different types. They range anywhere between like 60 and like £100. So like I said, they're you know, a little bit expensive, but at the same time I think they look fantastic. So let's enough of that. Let's just dive into the first one that I bought, which is my favourite, hilt, Luke's from Return of the Jedi. And here it is in all its Lego glory. Look how amazing that is. Like, if you put this side to side with the Hasbro hilt, it looks really good. Like, it's a decent size. The buttons are all correct. Even the bottom, they've managed to get it so you can hold it, and the belt hoop, I guess it is, that can't be turned around. But obviously it's Lego, so it's all built to stay in one place. They've even managed to get it nice and thin in these parts, and the top. It just looks really, really nice. You've got the on and off switch. It looks great. How they've managed to work that, when you look at it closely, there's actually further indentations in there. It's not just a solid piece, so you can see inside. It's really good. It's a really good size. It does feel like a lightsaber in your hand. It's a bit lighter, obviously, but it's so well done. They all come with these little stands, bit of black and then some see-through things, just so you can set it on there, so it sits on there like that, which is awesome. I like everything. I want more of these. So that was my first one, and then I decided to buy a second one, and I figured the one hilt I didn't have at all anywhere was Vader's. So there we have Vader's. Again, really nicely done. The little details on there are really, really cool. How they've done this switch up here with all the clear LEDs, even how they've managed to kind of make it like diagonal there where the blade would come out. It's really nicely done. All the bottom part where you hold it, again, it's really nice to hold. The one thing I've noticed, the more and more I deal with lightsabers and like custom made ones and using them, the more I realise that the screen accurate lightsabers, or the ones that they used on screen, not usable. They have things in all the wrong places. They don't feel comfortable. They just don't work. Like, if you were to hold this in 2 hands, so you'd have one hand down here and then you'd have one hand up there, but the button always gets in the way. That's nothing to do with this Lego piece. Just something I noticed in my deep dives of Star Wars lightsaber building. So there you go. There's Vader's. It's a really nice piece. This one has a double height thing, so you can put the thicker part of the hilt on and then the thinner part, so it still sits quite nicely, which is a really good one. And then this last one is the biggest one. It's So well done. It's how they've managed to do this is pretty incredible. It's got some design elements to it that are very unlike what anything Lego would do. So I was really amazed. And it's Kylo Ren's. Look at that. It's so good. It's so well done. With the side, with the blade pieces off the side. These bits with the wires, the wires come pre-installed into the parts, into some of the parts, so you literally just clip them in to where they need to go, so you can actually see the wires as they are in the lightsaber itself, which is really, really cool. It's so well done. This is probably the most comfortable lightsaber from the films, just the way that you can hold it and the way you can do things with it, and that has a lot to do with the cross guard on it, and how that's used. Again, I digress. We're talking about a Lego lightsaber. Oh, that bit's just come off. The beauty of Lego is when a bit just kind of comes off, you can just click it straight back into place. This was a great build. It took way longer than I anticipated. Probably took, like the Luke one, maybe 35-40 minutes. The Vader one probably the same. This took closer to like an hour and a half, just because of all the extra bits that are in there. Like if you can look in there, there's so much detail going on in there that they had to put in, and it goes further up, and it's really well built. It's really nicely done. It doesn't feel like, so sometimes with Lego, sometimes it feels like it's going to come apart in your hand. This doesn't. In fact, none of them do. The only issue I've had is with Luke's. Sometimes that bit comes off, just because that's only connected by 4 studs there. But to be fair, it mostly just sits there and doesn't get touched, so you don't really have too much problem. But this one, solid as you like, and big. And look at the size of it. It's really, really nice. And again, this one comes with a stand, so you just put it on there. Can never remember how it exactly goes on there. And so you have it. I always have it at diagonal there, like that, so you can see it all in all its glory. And also it takes up less space than doing it like that. But yeah, I think just sitting it like that looks really, really cool. And that's all the ones I have. They do have Anakin's. They've got Yoda's, and I think they might have a Dooku. I think they've started to work on the curved hilt ones. I haven't had a look in a little while. I think for me, the ones that I would want to pick up are Anakin's, and if they did Ahsoka Tano. But I think, you know, if you did the 2 double height ones, maybe her original rounder ones, they would look really, really cool. And something that I would quite like to see if they can do it is figuring out, like in the Lego Yoda that came out ages ago. He's holding a lightsaber and it's got a green blade. I just wonder if they could do something with this that you could actually physically attach a green or a red Lego blade to it. This one's probably easier because it's already got that at the top that you could connect into. That one not so much. It would probably need a little bit of a redesign, I would imagine. But I think that would be cool if you could actually attach blades to them. Then I don't know what I would do with it, because then I guess the stands, you'd have to have it like, you'd have to have a lot of space. But I'd end up putting them up on the wall like that probably. They would look cool like that. So yeah, so that's them. If you have any, let me know which ones you've got and how you enjoyed the build and stuff. I will try and get back to the other Lego sets that I've done, if I can figure out the best way to record it, because I'd like you to see all the details of them, as opposed to just my face and me holding them in front of me. So like, I'm definitely thinking of getting it to be viewed across the table. I just need to figure out the best way to do that. I'm hoping next video is that. If not, I think I'm going to do a review on some Hasbro lightsabers, the Black Series ones. I have a couple here, and maybe I might have access to another one, so I might do that next time. I'm not only going to talk about lightsabers on this channel, but it is one of my favourite things, so there's going to be a lot of that. Let me know what you want, what you fancy hearing about, whether it's me talking more about the films in depth, film by film. I'd like to do that at some point. Whether you want anything Star Wars that you want my opinion on, throw it down in the comments and I'll do my best. Maybe I'll do a question and answer one, get you to send me some questions and I'll do a load of answers. Maybe eventually at some point down the line. But that's probably it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a fun one. But obviously take care of yourselves. Things are still a bit crazy in the world. Hopefully things will be getting back to normal for you as soon as possible. But until next time, we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us, and I will see you soon.